What's up, goodies? Welcome back to your channel and to my kitchen, and at your request I'm showing you my favorite Jamaican style seafood soup recipe in my kitchen, fast, easy and simple. So if you're here watching me cooking this for your first time and you have not subscribed, make sure you do that and turn on your post notification settings so you will never miss another upload. You ready for cook? Make we cook then now.
Want to be independent, yet she can't read and write a sentence.
Okay, goodie, you ready for cook? Let's cook. Make we talk about our seafood mix first. Now, my seafood mix has shrimp and calamari and babe scallop and mussels. However, you can also substitute for any kind of seafood mix that you like. You might not like the one that I'm using here, but make your kitchen your own. Like I always tell you, you can always substitute anything what the girl use in a fair kitchen, right? It's going to work just fine. Just make it fast, easy and simple, and all the amount of the recipe today will be listed in the description box, so check it out. Now, to add, I'm going to add these into my seafood soup today. Things like pumpkin and chocho and potatoes and yellow yam, corn, of course I'm gonna add garlic and pimento seeds. Now I'm choosing to use my pumpkin soup mix, and I'm going to use two of those packages in there, and the brand I'm using is a Caribbean Dream, and their brand is pretty good. You're also going to need the scallion and thyme and carrots, and I'm using celery and hot pepper, and I'm using my green papaya. Okay, that's what I'm using into the recipe. I love green papaya in my soup. Now, thank God for my hot pepper. This is my pepper tree that I started in the summer, and the pepper is really hot. I doubt I'm going to get any more pepper for the rest of the winter, but yes, your girl is doing really good with this pepper, and that is the pepper that you guys encourage us to plant, right? Yes, this summer. Thanks again, goodie, because your girl really reaped some good peppers on the pepper tree, right? Look at that. Yeah, the pepper. Thank you, boo. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so that's the pepper right there, goodie. And yes, if you don't want to use all the vegetables that I use here, you can always substitute, but I recommend that you do go for all these veggies right here. Do not skip your chocho. Even if you skip the papaya, the green papaya, do not skip your chocho. You need that. Your scallion and thyme, your carrots, your celery, and all the other stuff. You can also substitute out the pumpkin soup mix or whatever you like, right? Now, moving right along, we start to turn this thing up. First thing you want to do is go ahead and add the garlic into the mix. And all the amount of the recipe, again, will be listed down below. Go ahead and put in your pimento seeds or pimento berry, whatever you want to call it. Then we're going to add some salt for flavor, because we need to flavor up this thing. Now we're going to go ahead and put in your well cut up veggies up into that mix right there, and we are going to allow that thing to cook for at least 20 to 25 minutes. We want them to cook tender but not disappear tender. 20 minutes is fine. Cover it up and give it 20-25, right? After 20-25, you come back, that's what you will have right there. You can see where the color from the pumpkin is doing its magic, boo. It's doing its magic, and it's already smelling oh so good. Yeah, but we're not done yet. So here I'm going to go in and put in the corn and the potatoes and the yam and all them things. And listen, go ahead and cut your yam and potatoes in whatever kind of size what you want, right? It's your kitchen. If you want to cut them big, cut them big. You want to cut them small, make it all you want it. Now I'm going in with my 2 packages of pumpkin soup mix right here. This is where I'm putting it in, and I'm going to allow this thing to soak the flavor into the veggies and also into the yam and the corn and all that stuff. Now you do not want to go in and start throwing in your seafood because it's going to be overcooked. Make sure that your veggies are cooked thoroughly. But before you cover it up, put your scallion and put your thyme in, because we are talking flavor, honey, flavor into this soup. And make sure you put that good pepper, scotch bonnet. Your girl for the pepper, but I put pepper in that soup, right? Yes, boo. Cover it up and let it work its magic. After it works its magic for another like 20-25 minutes, that thing is cooked. Your yam and all of them stuff that is cooked, right? But what you're going to do here is go in and put your dumplings in. Go ahead and add your dumpling. Spinners. I'm making spinners in this case. If you want to make round dumplings, go ahead and make round dumplings. If you want to make spinners, if you want to make pancake size whatever you want, get it. But your girl is going in with some spinners today. Spinners, right? All up in it. And I don't want too much spinners into my soup because I don't want to take away from what? The soup. Seafood soup, right? Now these are the season that you could use. I'm showing you here. You could use Old Bay, you could use Cajun, whatever season, seafood seasoning, whatever kind of season that you like. I love me some all-purpose season, and I love combo season because combo season and all-purpose season goes on anything. So I decided I was going to go all-purpose seasoning, and I'm going to go combo season. I'm going to add a little bit of that seafood season because I am making seafood soup, right? Yeah. So I went ahead and just eyeball up the season that I'm putting here, which is the all-purpose, the seafood season. Be careful with it because it does have salt in it. I wouldn't want to have corn soup, and I'm cook corn soup. We are make what? Seafood soup. That's what we're making. So when you're eyeballing it, make sure you eyeball the right amount. What one eyeball if you use. Now don't use the 2 eyeball, use 1, right? Then we want to go in and give it a nice little mix, right? Turn your fire down this time on medium heat because your potatoes and everything else is already cooked, and you don't want it to be flour when you're all done. So just go ahead and turn that heat down, and we are going to allow that spinners where you're putting in the pot and your pepper is still holding up. Pop that. If you want to pop your pepper, pop your pepper. I'm not popping mine. I'm also going to leave it and make it cook for about 10 minutes, right? After 10 minutes, it was time to put my seafood in, and I did go and give it a nice little rinse. Just run it under some cold water, and it was good to go. And that is my seafood of choice, and you could always substitute, right? And I'm using uncooked. Now, went in and I put my seafood all up in that mix, right? Because the soup was waiting patient for this thing. Yeah, the soup was like, listen, what's the dealio? Yep, I'm ready, honey. I'm ready. You could see where the soup is already rich and thick, and you could even drink it just like this. But no, why would we do that when we have that good seafood waiting, honey? Waiting patiently. So you want to make sure that the dumplings are cooked though. Make sure of that. Then you go in and put the seafood in. And a friendly reminder, seafood cooks really fast. So we are only going to cook these bad boys for 6 minutes. However, when you add your seafood into your pot of boiling lusciousness, it's going to stop bubble for like a couple of seconds. That's okay. You want to start counting after it starts to boil, right? Because it cooks really fast. So seafood takes 6 minutes to cook, so give it an additional 2 minutes. A total of 8 minutes covered. My soup done, and look there, my soup is on fleek, honey. It is all done. Seafood soup not get no better than this. My kitchen smell good, and guess what? It is just in time for the holidays, for those cold winter nights. A nice plate of this right here, seafood soup mix, is one of the best soup you could ever have in your kitchen. From my Jamaican kitchen to your Jamaican kitchen, you are going to love this soup recipe. You guys been asking me for a whole lot of soup recipe, but because of the holidays, your girl is just bringing them nice and slow. You're going to get them coming or they are coming. And I'm also going to insert down below a whole bunch of other recipes for soup, so check them out. Thank you guys for loving me the way you do. Thank you guys for all your love and support. Share the recipe with friends and family. Tell them what's going on over here. Send them come, send them come. Now remember, tell me what you like to have me cooking next in my kitchen. And as always, from my kitchen to your kitchen. Enjoy!